Well, hello, hello, hello. Hey, Mal. Hey, girl. How you doing? You're in the room earlier than I am. I always jump in a few minutes before 11, so you know. In case you don't see me in the room, that's where I be. You might already be out in the room and coming back again. Oh, well. Hi, hi, hi. Hi, hi, hi. Welcome to the Beltane card draw prayer meditation thingy hoo ha doodah here on Drawing the Circle Productions YouTube channel. I am your what? Your reader, your prayer giver. Oh, prayer giver. That's like caregiver. Your prayer. Oh, I like that. Your prayer giver, your meditation person, your meditation specialist. It's like a medication specialist. Mark Angelo Lyons Mel for short. Blessed Beltane. What a day. Oh my goodness. For a void of course Friday. Oh, what an emotional roller coaster today was. But I'm here. I'm queer, and hopefully you are used to me by now. So, how y'all doing? Hey, hey, hey. Every time I hear or say, hey, 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 I immediately go to Taylor Swift now. Shake it off. So I'm going to call that swifting. I've been swifted. I just swifted you. Not so swift. Not the swiftest. Hello. Hello, D. Hansel. How are you, sweetheart? I just actually came off of doing a Beltane thingy hoo-ha doodah in the Mark Angelo Lyons Mal for Short private Facebook group. That was lovely. I had a lovely time. We talked about wedding vows because Beltane is the wedding of the gods and it's the fourth chakra and the heart chakra with the fourth Sabbat and love is divine power and all of that. So for Sabbats, if you're ever interested in full moons and stuff, go check out the Facebook group because it's private and I can curse like a sailor and it's fine. And I can't, and I'm trying not to do that on YouTube because it gets your video demonetized and that's no fun. I worked really hard to get here. Hello, hello, Mal. Hello, 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 hello. Get out of bed. There'll be no more napping. Because Pee-wee's got the kind of place where anything can happen. Did you know that's Cyndi Lauper who sang the Pee-wee Herman theme song? Opening theme song? Now we're giving you fair warning. It's going to be the kind of warning for getting wacky. At Pee-wee's Playhouse. Hello again. Our usual suspects. They just did the Beltane candle lighting thing with me in the Mark Angelo Lyons Mal for Short private Facebook group. And by private, it doesn't mean you can't find it. You can find it. You just can't see who's in it. Because I do like some privacy and some confidentiality when I'm cursing like a sailor on live streams. But I mean, it's a very respectful group, right? And just look at the lovely chat that's going on. They all know each other now. I never knew it, but it doesn't surprise me, right? Cyndi Lauper. Yep. Another little piece of trivia. I actually have in my stairway in the original box a talking Pee-wee Herman doll, and I call that doll my retirement plan. I'm gonna eBay that. Yeah, Cyndi Lauper could have been Harley Quinn's. If you have look, I understand that what I'm about to say, a lot of adults have no interest in. But the DCU app is the only way that you can see the Harley Quinn animated series. Worth it. Kaylee Cuoco does the voice. Yes, that Kaylee Cuoco. And people go, oh, the Big Bang. I'm like, she's on Charmed first. Charmed first. I know. I used to watch Pee-wee's Playhouse when I was in college. It was on Saturday mornings, which means usually we'd still be awake when it came on, and let's just say augmented perception because it was the 80s. Because I went to the Boston Conservatory of Music, Dance, and Theater. Those creative types, we needed to escape from reality, all that solfege and ballet and musical theater songs. Ugh. No wonder I have musical theater PTSD. Hi. The new Harley Quinn show coming to the Sci-Fi Channel. Oh, Oh, that's cool. Sorry, I missed Facebook. Facebook had a virtual birthday for my son, Jason. How lovely. Well, you can go watch it. It's actually pretty good. It's about an hour what we did. And we talked about making vows to our own heart. It was, look, I guess I'm used to, at this point, being metaphorically naked or emotionally vulnerable, however you want to say that, in public, yet on these live streams. Because I think if you're too guarded as a spiritual teacher, there's a little bit of better than in there, an unwillingness to show. Now, look, I'm not a completely open book. I am a Virgo, and my legs are crossed, just like my sign. Yeah, there you have it. There you have it. There you have it. Cool, cool, cool. Mal, as I watch your videos, I'm a bit blown away by how much information you have in your lovely little head. Well, let's be clear. When I became a third-degree high priest in Black Forest clan way back in the Cenozoic era of the 90s, is that the 90s, the early 2000s? Yeah, I don't even remember. It's all such a blur. I gave my life to my gods. So not only did they put me through a rather rigorous training program to get that third degree, but everything else afterwards. My elder Diane said to me, because when I got my third degree, I was just so happy to get out of the second degree. And she was like, the rest of your life is just going to be second and third degree moments. And she was right. Just over and over and over again. Ashes and rise, and ashes and rise, just that cycle of the phoenix over and over and over again. And that's why people like me as a reader, because I've been through it, right? And the vows that I took. So it's not so much that I have it all stored in my memory. It's stuff that I've experienced. And my guides sometimes just remind me of stuff I know, right? It's that simple. So, you know, it's like recipes, right? Like once you've made the same thing over and over and over again, do you really need the recipe card or do you just know it, right? Repetition is the mother of skill, says Tony Robbins. One of the sexiest men on planet Earth as far as I'm concerned. Oh my God. If you haven't seen I'm Not Your Guru on Netflix, just look for the plunge pool segment. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Why, thank you. Why, thank you. Wish I could pull relative quotes out of my head at will, but that's the thing, they're relative. I'm not a good quoter. I'm a paraphraser. A paranormal paraphraser. Oh, and do you like how I have the Beltane candle right there? Because it was too close here for the picture that I took for the thumbnail, because you have like 3 seconds to do it, to set up it once you hit go or whatever. So, you know, I did. I've already burned like arm hair moving this stuff around. I'm over it. Anything for my art. Sometimes you have to suffer for your art. My friend is now your biggest fan after your reading. Well, we're not going to mention any names, but I'm really glad that I could help her. She was lovely. And I can read somebody for filth. But you see, my intuitive skill, yes, is based on repetition, because I've been doing this since I'm 12 years old. Now, again, not every day. I mean, I haven't been reading cards for clients at age 12. A mother wouldn't have it. She needed me behind the counter, a note. She needed me behind a notions counter. For some reason, quotes from All About Eve have been coming constantly in my head this past 24 hours. Don't know why. Things aren't all that bad. I'm still not to be had for the price of a drink, like a salted peanut. If you have not seen All About Eve, why? Eve, All About Eve. Eve, my understudy. Of course I knew. I guess it's just a gay thing. I don't know, whatever. Totally spilled candle wax all over my table. It's what do they call that? A work-related thing. Yeah, but thank you, Mal, so much for sending her my way. She has now referred somebody to me, and she's going to get back to me. Oh, am I going to be the next big thing at the Hamptons? Well, I'll tell you what, when we can all finally hang out, some of y'all have me at your house for a party. Not a tarot party, although we could do that too. But because honestly, one of my favorite places to be during the summer is the the Pines. But, you know, you need moolah to hula at the Pines. I just want to go someplace where I can like sip a drink poolside, right? Maybe go jump into the ocean every now and again. I don't ask much, but I'll bring my cards. And if you let me hang out, I'll read you for free. Look, witches have been bartering for thousands of years, except in the olden days, they brought you a chicken. Like, what am I going to do with a chicken? I'm going to have to pluck it myself. Pass. Hard pass. Unless it's a bucket of chicken, I will still chow down on some KFC. This stuff's good. I DoorDashed Taco Bell today. Can you believe it? Oh my God, I would love. I mean, once this current situation has passed, you know, because no one wants to go swimming with a face mask on unless it's a snorkel. And even then, you probably have to have something stuffed in the top of the snorkel. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I just play one on TV. No, I don't. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang. Hi, 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 hi. Well met. Did I just worst witch us? Well met. Something like that. Miss Hardbroom was in. Oh, Miss Hardbroom was in Downton Abbey. She was in Downton Abbey, right? Yeah. She was in. Those same English actors are in everything. What do they do? Do they just like put them away in a box until the next production comes out? And they're like, well, Mari, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you for the super chat. Beltane super chat. Cossatoin. That sounds like a French name. Toss a coin at your witch. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I love that animation's hair. What is that animation doing? It's offering a gift, I think. Cossatoin to your witcher, oh valley of plenty. I'm not even drinking alcohol. I was toying with the idea, though, for Beltane, but I think we're better off not. Cossatoin. Oh, giving me coffee. Thank you. I'm so, I know I had coffee. I was still drinking coffee during the Facebook stream at 9 p.m. Probably a bad idea. But my first client tomorrow is at 1 p.m. So I'll do something in the morning, and if not, you'll know why. You'll know, oh, Mark slept in. Although I didn't record any videos today except these. Oh, and if any of you get the chance, I did post my first prayer and practice video today for relaxation. It'll be the first of a series. I don't know how many of them I'm going to do. I don't think I'm going to make them on any kind of regular schedule like I do the readings. But, oh, it's 11:11. Make a wish. Okay. I don't know. Every time I do 11:11, make a wish, I have to like do something like, ooh, armpit hair. Look, I have a beauty mark. You have a beauty mark. By the way, yeah, no, it's for relaxation. I think you'll like it. I it's fine. Is Mercury retrograde? No, it's not. But Pluto is. So I'm expecting all sorts of lies and secrets to become revealed. Thank you, Mal. Oh, my goodness gracious. Women are having a bidding war for me again. For what? My attention? You already have it. My affection? You've already got it. But still, tip me anyway. I like a tip. Just the tip. Sorry. See, ladies, you're my mayonnaise. You are. You're my mad women. So if we're all in the room, let's get down to business. We're going to say a prayer. I said I would do a prayer. We're going to do a prayer. It's in the title. I don't clickbait. If I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do something unless I completely forget it. Totally possible. So let's do that. Let's do a little prayer. We'll chat a little bit. We'll pull these cards that I've been shuffling like mad since I clicked on. And then we will meditate at the end with whatever the cards say, depending. cool. I played one of the Bacchae women in high school, so it's only appropriate. Was that which one? Whoa. I'm trying to pronounce your name. Serenskins? That's really cool. A $10 lemon head. Do you remember Evan Dando? He was so dandy. He was a lemon head. And here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. Jesus loves you more than you will know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's a shame about Ray. What was that other song? I know a place where I can go when I'm alone. Into your arms, oh, into your arms I can go. As much as I love the 80s, the 90s had some good music. Thank you, Lavola, sweetheart. Dollar do make me holler. I will sing for my supper. I've done it before. Never for women, though, but that's okay. I don't mind. I'm an equal opportunity. That is so cool. Serenskins. I like that name. You all have very, very cool names here. Oh, nothing like to make a Beltane ex-high priest Dionysus archetype happy for his work. Oh, Grace Walker, $11.11. You paying my bills. You just paying my bills. Oh man, where is my change purse? All right, come on, let's do our prayer. Now that you tipped me, let me give you my best, right? I give you my best anyway. Everybody, just settle in. We can resume the bidding war lately, which we're warring for. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Hey, yeah, breathe. Everybody breathe. Everybody breathe. I just like making the candle flame dance. Dearest God, Goddess, all that is, once again, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for this high holy day of Beltane, May 1st. And help us remember that it is the beginning of a season, like a bell that you have rung that will echo for the next 3 months until you ring the next cross quarter bell at Lughnasadh. We are so honored to be in your presence and to be one with you. So we surrender this time that we share together to you. May it serve your purposes, because we're here only to be truly helpful. We're here to represent you who sent us, so we don't have to worry about what to say or what to do, because you who sent us are directing us. And we are content to go wherever you wish, knowing that you go along with us and that we will be healed as you teach us to heal. Please show us what you would have us do, where you would have us go, what you would have us say, and to whom. And I do ask my collective pantheons of angels, gods, goddesses, masters, and the higher selves of all involved to work through me, to speak through me, to draw every card, to give every interpretation, to tune every intuitive hit and piece of guidance and grace that comes through me, that I may serve all in this chat room, watching live or later, through the card draw, through the meditation, and for the well-being of all. That I am now, so mote it be. And so it is. Yes, yes! Hi, Mom! Woo, yo, yo, Mom! Are you holding on for a hero till the morning light? I will work an 80s song reference into a conversation. Come here. Come on up here, Milky. He just wants cookies. Don't think he's craving my attention. Every time I pick him up, he either goes into potato bug mode or just goes all razor blade scratchy. He's my good boy. He likes it when I pet him like that. He does. He's a Taurus. He likes it a little rough. You guys are great. I'm really enjoying this. So there is our opening prayer. So look, today was a little tricky, and I know it's been a little traumatic for all of us. And that's why I think we have to really look at what Beltane is about. It is the season of fertility. Now we will see flowers bloom. I don't know about where you are, But here on Long Island, where I am, my lilacs haven't even popped yet. I have 2 lilac bushes outside of my house. I love lilacs. They don't last long, but they are my favorite flower. And they cannot be distilled into perfume. Anytime you ever get like any kind of oil of lilac, it's a blend. The fluorocarbons are too delicate to make an actual lilac essential oil or perfume. Just unfortunately, that's how that is. But I think as we go forward, empaths that we are, it's going to be really important that the emotional self-care that we go through, and I talked about this in the live stream I just did, and I will continue to talk about this here, about really respecting our emotions, acknowledging what we're feeling, and welcoming these emotions at home within us, like raw, R-A-W. That's a Matt Kahn thing. Give credit where credit is due. I did not come up with that. But I'd rather do my emotions raw that way than have raw emotion, right? Have them tear through me. So, I love hyacinths too. Especially hyacinth bouquet. A bouquet of hyacinths. Ooh. Bouquet. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. And stop. Womp, womp. So yeah. Look, I said when we started doing this back in March, these 11 a.m.-ish and 11 p.m.-ish, which if you spell it out says Amish, and I'm not, obviously. I'm using the internet, I'm not Amish. No offense. No offense meant, no offense given. That keeping up appearances, just, yeah. That I would do this because I thought originally this was just going to be, for 2 weeks. And then obviously we're still going. So I'm going to keep doing this until we're on the other side of this. But I have to say, I think I've grown as a YouTuber, right? I've learned a lot. I've learned how to block words in the chat so that I think that's what was getting me in trouble. Wasn't necessarily what I was saying, but what people who were jumping into the room were typing, that the computer algorithm, whatever it is, was flagging the words. Then it would take 24 hours for them to remonetize. And at that point, people had already watched it. It was like, yesterday's news, literally yesterday's stream. So I think I fixed all of that. I'm being much more careful with my language here, because this is my career. Like, as much as I'm doing this because I love it and it's fun, it's also how I am paying my bills. So I just want you to know, when you give me a super chat, that's what those stickers thingies are called with the money. When people do that, I get a percentage of that. I don't get the whole thing. I mean, it's all public. You can totally research that online, how YouTube operates. But that's why I'm very, very honored to be doing this, and blessed and lucky, right? Very, very blessed and lucky. So considering that it is Beltane, 4th Sabbat, 4th chakra, heart chakra, I'm so honored and so grateful and so thankful for each and every one of you who follows along, who helped me get my 1,000 subscribers, and who continue to follow. And I'm going to keep giving you my best. And do I go through it off camera? Absolutely, I do. Do I go through the depression, the sadness, the grief, the guilt, the shame, the blame? I'm just working my way up Abraham Hicks emotional guidance scale, right? So that I can give you the higher vibrational emotions here live. Yeah, I go through it. But I'm just so honored to be able to do this. So thank you. Even if you never super chat me, I really appreciate it. But if you ever need a reading, I'm your guy. And you know what? I don't get a lot of male clients. Big shock. I mostly read women. I would say 98% of my clientele is female, because they know I'm not going to be weird with them. Well, I'm weird to begin with, but not in that ookie me too sort of way. It'll never happen. So, thank your local gays, because if you can't, get to me directly, just the next time you see your local homo, just say, I love you. I love you. Thank you for making safe space for me. Cool. So do you guys want to do this? Do you want to pull some cards? We're 22 minutes in or so, 24 according to that, right? Because I started early. Would you like your Whispers of Love Oracle card reading? We're going to do them for the season of Beltane. But here's the thing about the season of Beltane. According to some people, it's a month and a half until we get to Letha. And by the way, Letha of last year is when I started doing readings on YouTube. I have content that happened before that, but it was a year ago at Letha. What are you doing over there, young man? Are you scratching up the couch? You know you're not supposed to do that. You have a scratching post. Boys, come on up here, troublemaker. It's always the youngest, isn't it? Come on. No? No? Well, you're not getting cookies until I'm done. I think he understands what I'm talking about. So sorry about that. So here's what we're going to do. Yes, Beltane, the season of Beltane, you can look at it from this Spoke of the Wheel of the Year at Beltane to Letha, summer solstice. That's a month and a half. But really, the season of fertility goes from Beltane to Lughnasadh. Now, I'd like to say Lughnasadh because it kind of clears the throat. Lughnasadh. But so that's a 3-month period because seasons are 3 months, right? You don't get a month and a half of winter. That would be lovely here on Long Island. Can witches twerk? I've known a few who do, but I have to be honest with you. It's not something I do. Let me just see. I'm trying to keep my eyes on what's going on here. Who are you talking to? Talking to myself, darling. Talking to myself. Are you a witch? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Itchy Paws? Oh, I get what that. Yeah, all right, all right. Look. Let's just get this out of the way. We are going to do a card draw here. So what I'm going to do is move this sacred Beltane candle out of the way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle these cards with the intention to give you all whispers of love from your higher selves. And what we're going to do is we're going to do the 12 signs of the zodiac. We're going to start at Aries. We're going to go all the way through to Pisces, but it's going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. And this is how this works. The more you are able to breathe and be in the present moment, in alignment with your higher self, which essentially means to be relaxed and chill. Like, this is a chill space. I'm the fun one on YouTube. I really mean there are tons of readers on Long Island. There are tons of readers on YouTube. I am the fun one. I'm the easygoing one. I'm the one who kind of loves everybody. So the more that we can all just kind of chill, right? Feel good, relax, and all of that, I think the better off we will all be. And I will be able to get you more clarity, guidance, and grace. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Do you hear what, can you smell what the Mal is serving? Can you smell what I am cooking up? Cool, cool. Yeah, hold on. I'm just going back through. Yeah, I don't know what this is. I don't know what any of this, that's not how any of this works. We're good, good, good. All right, cool. Everyone, please take a nice deep breath. And I call upon the higher self collective to please breathe and work through me that I may give accurate clarity, guidance, and grace for the well-being of all through the Whispers of Love Oracle cards. Shall we begin? Yes, Lisa. Everybody breathe. Higher Self Collective, please, one card in clarity for the Aries Collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What is the whisper of love from their higher selves this Beltane season? Melky says, meow. Do something for someone else. Give your attention to someone else. Now, I find that interesting for Aries because they are the sign of the self, right? So think about that. Now, I know y'all are generous, but I'm going to say do something for someone else also means take care of yourself, because when Aries are running at a deficit, they get a little ornery, a little rammy. That's where that word comes from, the ram. So just be aware of that, right? Be aware that you are making sure that your cup is full, and then give of the overflow. That's something that I actually had a vision with Mother Mary. Oh God, I think I was still in my early 20s. She said, let your cup, fill your cup to overflow and give of the overflow. Not the easiest thing to do, but important, right? Let's do Taurus. Breathe. Is everything cool here? Just making sure we're all doing okay here. Yo, Mark, Belladonna, please, her post. What? Am I missing something here? Hold on. Wait, what's going on here? I feel like I'm missing something. Am I missing anything that's like got a weird wave of depression after we finished the Facebook Live? Okay. Well, there we go. Now I understand what was going on here. A special message for Belladonna. Oh, absolutely. All right. But if we're going to do that, we're going to switch decks. Sorry. There's a lot going on. It's kind of hard. So I appreciate you all pointing that out. One second. Where are they? Hold on. Why can't I see them? Oh, because you're up here. That's fine. Let's get you a healing mantra deck. Let's get you a Matt Kahn card. That I'm so sorry, honey. I didn't even see that. She just tipped me $10 to get my attention, and it shouldn't have to go that way. But that's what happens when I'm working without a moderator, right? And I apologize for that. But everybody's talking at the same time, and the speed at which you're seeing it go by is the same speed I'm seeing it go by. So everyone, please, nice deep breath. I just got paid $10. All right, Donna. I just want you to put your hand on your heart and breathe. And if everybody could not chat for just a minute, you'll know when we start up again, just so that it can be just Donna and I. Tune into your frequency, sweetheart. My Ascended Masters, please, one card in clarity for this, my sister Donna Bella, please. What is the perfect healing mantra for her to help her heal her heart, whether it's an empathic wave she's feeling, something personal or otherwise, it does not matter. But please, a piece of guidance and grace from the Ascended Masters. Please be here for her, here and now, for the well-being of all. Invoking self-realization. Each breath confirms how awake I already am, okay? So, all right? Invoking self-realization. Each breath, am I getting that right? Each breath confirms how awake I already am. Now, of course, if you're awake and you're aware that you're breathing, but what that's saying is be aware of your breath. And I will read it from the bookie book. Wait, which one was it? Which one? Here we go. Invoking self-realization. Hold on. Invoking self-realization. Sorry. Okay. Invoking self-realization. Each breath confirms how awake I already am. Self-realization is a spontaneous remembrance of your interconnection to all that is. You are willing to embrace your individuality as a unique expression of source in physical form. By aligning with the breath, you see that while you appear to be a person, it is the universe that breathes everything into existence. This mantra is ideal for reducing stress, managing pain, and relaxing the nervous system. Honey, you're having an empathic response. Breathe. Breathe it through you. So think of it this way. Inhale, divine feminine. Respect, acknowledge, welcome it. And then exhale, divine masculine. Send it out as a blessing. So with every inhale, you breathe everything that you need in. Every exhale, you release everything that does not serve. That's called divinatory triage. It do happen. It do happen. And Donna, I am so sorry, but I completely understand. We good? Gonna keep going? Let's do Taurus, shall we? Yeah. All right. Breathe. Oh, the higher self of all, the higher selves of all involved, please. One card in clarity, a whisper of love from the higher selves for the Taurus collective. Sun, moon, rising, Venus signs for this Beltane season, please. What is the whisper of love for the Taurus collective? True love. This is a once in a lifetime love. Now, does that mean in Beltane, y'all? Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. Donna Bella, bless your heart. Donna is a very unique expression in the mind of God and Goddess. That's very Florence Scovel Shen, just going to say. I love that. So the card of true love. Now, look, does that mean you're going to meet your true love partner in Beltane? Now, blessed be if that is true. But this might be a once in a lifetime love about you really embracing the divinity of who you are and experiencing true love is the love of the divine in physical form. And we have to learn how to give that to ourselves, right? So to breathe, as we were just saying, imagine you are breathing the love of God, Goddess, Spirit, whatever you want to call it, eternal love, true love, as noun and verb. Contemplate that. True love, because the path of true love is a warrior's path. It's not easy. And we are all emptying ourselves out of psychic debris that we've gathered, not just from lifetimes of our own stuff, our own soul lessons, but clearing things for the entire planet. Good? Good, 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 good. All right. All right, all right, all right. Let's do the Geminis, all right? Let's do this. Nice deep breath. And thank you for alerting me to Donna's situation. I try and stay awake and aware of what's going on. The higher self collective, please. One card, a whisper of love for the Gemini collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs for this Beltane season. What is the whisper of love from their higher selves? The heart of the matter. There is more going on that meets the eye. Recognize what this is about. The heart of the matter is often an indication that things are not as they appear to be. So Geminis need to think twice before acting. Get to the heart of the matter. Now, sometimes there are mysteries that you're just not going to be shown what they are. Sometimes you will see them in retrospect. But in terms of emotions, get that. This card really does signal that what you are perceiving. Oh, Matt Kahn just posted something about this today or yesterday. That reality is what you see, but perception is what you think and the conclusions you draw about what you see. So keep that in mind. It's like twins, right? Like one is seeing reality and the other has this idea or has drawn this conclusion about it that is only a perception, right? Perception is not vision. The sun does not rise in the east and set in the west. It only looks like it does. Perception is not reality. You good? Well, people are messaging me, so I can't see what y'all are saying. Cool, cool. Truly outrageous. Truly, truly, truly outrageous, my gems. The Cancerians. Let's breathe. It's so important to get back to that relaxed place. The higher selves of all involved, please. One card in clarity. A whisper of love for the Cancerian collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs for this Beltane season, please. What is the whisper of love for them, for their higher selves? Show simple acts of kindness. A simple act of kindness can energize you and bring happiness to those around you. A little similar to what's going on with Aries for do something for someone else, in that it will energize you, but it is a simple act of kindness. And do keep in mind, a simple act of kindness can be a prayer, can be a blessing. It's still an action. It just can be a little bit more of a divine feminine action to pray for someone, to bless someone. Like tonight on my Instagram, which, you know, goes directly to my Facebook, I went upstairs to get ready for this, and I looked at my hair. I was like, why can't you look like this all the time? I took a picture, and a lady commented on Facebook about her parents not being well, and I'm not going to talk about it any more than that. And right then and there, what did I do? I hit the record button, voice to text, and I just channeled through the clearest blessing that I could, right? And sometimes that's like a simple act of kindness that you can do. And it did energize me. Really, I think what we came to do in this life is be a blessing to all. So the more we consciously or unconsciously bless, the better we feel, right? Thank you, sweetheart Donna Bella. But what I want you to know is that all souls are beautiful. It's just I've had a lot of my excess marble removed. Come here, David. When they asked Michelangelo how he created the David, here he is. Nice buns. It's a classical statue, right? He said, I didn't create the David. I didn't create the David. God created the David. I removed the excess marble. So I did not create my soul. Like, I'm not responsible for the beauty, the depth of my soul at all. That the gods created, the divine created. But my path this time around, and Lord knows how many lifetimes, has been trying to remove the excess marble to reveal that. And that is why all of us are one at core. So I appreciate the compliment. Thank you so much. Being a beautiful soul, but I've never met a beautiful soul who's had it easy. Stunning. Also, I have a sense of humor, and I have nice hair and good skin. That helps. Yeah. All right. Leo, breathe. Oh, let's breathe for the Leos. They love it when we breathe for them and only them because they're Leos. The higher selves of all involved, please. One card in clarity for the Leo collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. For this Beltane season, please. One card in clarity. What's their whisper of love? Spend some quality time together. It is imperative that we spend quality time with those we are in significant relationships with, listening and talking to each other. Absolutely. Oh, Mal, thank you. Fabulous fan wave for Grace, please. Wait, what? Mr. Mark, what is the name of the deck you are using again? It's so beautiful. Yeah, Cardalanche. It is the Whispers of Love Oracle by, what's the name here? Angelo Hartfield is the author, and artwork by Josephine Wall. So there we go. There. I don't think the camera's going to pick that up. Yeah, but there it is. The Whispers of Love. All the decks that I read are always in the description box. Every time I use cards, they're in the description box, right? So you never got to look too far. You just got to scroll down to the bottom. That's all. And again, Mal, my goodness gracious. I like getting tipped, though. I'm not in it for the tips. But anyway, that spend some quality time together. You know, that can be with your own inner child. That can be with spending because not all of us are in the same physical situations where we are right now. But that also doesn't mean that you couldn't do it over the phone, that you couldn't do it through video chat, through Zoom, through something, to spend quality time. Like I spent a good hour today with a lovely young man that we have not met face-to-face yet. And we had a rather intimate conversation, not intimate that way. Intimate, really emotional, and really kind of bearing our souls to each other gradually. It was lovely. And we are getting to know each other, right? So this is a time for vulnerability, right? And I think maybe because we're all sequestering in our domains, so to speak, that we can afford to be a little vulnerable with each other about how we really feel. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Little known fact, he also said, Dave's not here, man. killing me, D. Shall we? Ooh, Virgo's next. Oh, Virgos, cross your legs. Here we come. Walking down the street. We got the funniest looks from everyone we meet. Hey, hey, we're the Virgos. Higher selves of all involved, please. One card in clarity. What is the whisper of love for the Virgo collective? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs for this Beltane season. Ooh, I almost had that one. Which, is this the one? This is the one. Like attracts like. If you are longing for more love in your life, you need to be more loving. And ain't that just the truth? Like attracts life. But remember to keep yourself involved in all of that, to love yourself. Grace feels invisible. Please wave at her. Hi. Hi, hi, hi. Am I caught up? I don't know if I'm reading new stuff or old stuff. Oh, waving at Mark. Hi, hi, hi. Hi. Wow. Busy night. What is Beltane? Who we got next? Libra. Libras, holla. Holla, holla, Libras. I know there was one Libra in the room. Mari, you still in here, sweetheart? Is my Mari still here? My Southern Princess, are you in here? Well, there's a delay here. So let's do this for the Libras because look, the white flame candle is still burning. Well, you know, the opposite of Samhain is Beltane, so we would have a white flame candle instead of the black flame candle. Yes, you are. Okay, here we go. For the Libra collective, everybody breathe. The higher selves of all involved, please, one card in clarity for the Libra collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Please, oh, please, oh, please, oh, please, oh, please. What is the perfect whisper of love that you have for the Libras this Beltane season? Oh, that was two. Just one, please. Send it around again if you want me to take that one, and I think you have. Choose love. You always have a choice as to what you should do. Now, what's funny to me about that is, like, what does it take for a Libra to make a decision? To choose. I mean, really. It's like, well, what do you want, sweetheart? Do you want Italian or Chinese takeout? Oh, well, I had Chinese food 2 years ago, and I'm still burping it up. But, you know, I really would like some, you know, back and forth, back and forth. So you all got to choose love. Choose love. Choose love. Choose love. Choose love. Choose love. Sorry, I'm just trying to keep up here. Just trying to kind of scanning. Okay. And just making sure that nobody's, you know, hair is on fire, right? That everybody's good. Okay, good. Let's go. So we got Scorpios. Scorpios. Salesman. Sorry, I've got Pee-wee on the brain today. The higher selves of all involved, please. One card in clarity. What is the perfect whisper of love from the higher selves for the Scorpio collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign this Beltane season? Appreciate this moment. Each and every situation has an opportunity to grow and find love. And I can tell you as a Pisces moon, that's absolutely true. The more you love what rises. No, I know it ain't easy being a Scorpio. My brother Matthew is a Scorpio. Because, by the way, he's Matthew. I'm Mark. So glad my parents got divorced before Luke and John came along, because what if they were girls? I know it's an old joke, but it's worth saying. Although I think my brother and I were all kind of Cain and Abel growing up more than we were the authors of the Gospels, so to speak. Couldn't I have just been like a real, if I was going to be a comparative religion scholar, I probably would be much more boring than I am now, or really getting in trouble. It ain't easy being cheesy. Chester Cheetah. Who we got next? Oh, the Saggies. Oh, such a crabby. Oh. Saggy crabby grass. Here we go. Saggy, saggy, saggies. Here we go. Nice deep breath. Higher selves of all involved, please. One card in clarity for the Sagittarius collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs for this Beltane. What is the whisper of love from their higher selves? Actions speak loudly. Express your love through your actions. That is very Sagittarian. Notch your bow, N-O-T-C-H, not your bow. Pull it back, draw it back, and let it fly. To act from love. We know when we are acting from love and when we are not acting from love, but to express your love through your action, which makes sense for Beltane season. Yes, it do, it do, it do. Hey, High Priestess. I love that that is your handle here. Like I said, I was a high priest. Oh, that's for you. Oh, yeah, Mal. You know, there is this translating thing that goes on in my mind when people use like these names that you have. And that comes from years of people in my coven and in my community as a witch with magical names. Like, is there a magical name generator where it's like you take a plant or a tree and an animal and a mineral, right? Oh, an animal, a vegetable, a mineral. So I am Bear, Carrot, Moonstone. It's like, it's a lot to remember. It's an awful lot to remember all of that. All of that, all of that, all of that. Capricorns, hi. Ekta, E-K-T-A-M. Woo, thank you. She tossed a coin at the witch. Ooh. Almost had a nip slip. Almost Janet Jacksoned you. Thank you so much. I know who you are. I think I know who you are. Thank you so much for the super chat. I think your name is Serena. I think you're Serena Beans, aren't you? I think you are. I think you are. I think I know who you are. I'm not that fast on the uptake. Takes me a minute. Let's do the Capricornians. The Eeyores of the Zodiac, but I love them so much. I was so in love with the Capricorn in college. I really, really was. But, you know, earth signs, what are you going to do? I know. Let's do this. The higher selves of all involved, please. One card in clarity. What is the whisper of love for the Capricorn collective? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign for this Beltane, please. Love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this truth. Now, what I'm going to say about acknowledge, yep, I knew it. I had a feeling, Serena. The thing about acknowledge is I want you to think about what we were talking before about raw, right? Respect, acknowledge, and welcome. So can you respect the process that you are going through, right? To acknowledge that there is love all around you and then welcome it in. Excuse me for 1 minute. What is going on back there? What is going on back there? Oh, Melky's ridiculous. They just like scratching stuff up, right? So love is all around, right? I don't know what's up with him tonight. My little Taurus boy is just being very rambunctious. He's being very stubborn because he wants cookies. So he just wants to scratch stuff up. Oh, what are you going to do? Kids, what's the deal with these kids today? Oh, Paul Lind. Aquariums, are we ready? Are we ready? Yep. Good. Good, good, good. I'm really glad. Just stay with the breath, darling. We all need to stay with the breath. All right, aquariums. Speaking of breath, nice deep one. What's going on back there, young kitty? Come here. Come up. Oh, that was Savvy. They're 3 black cats. They're not identical, but in the dark, it's hard to tell. Come here, Sabbers. Come here. Come here, buddy. Come to mama. What do you got on your nose? Goofies. I'm sorry. Highly distractible. For the Aquariums, here we go. The higher selves of all involved, please, one card in clarity for the Aquarian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. For this Beltane, please, what is the whisper of love for them? Be willing to express love. When we express love, we begin to receive more love. Now, I can see the universal principle there. Giving and receiving are one in truth. But let us keep in mind that we can express love to anyone, any person, place, or thing. Today, what got me through, today was a rough day. Saving Pisces for last. Pisces is last. I'll get there. Pisces moon that I am. But what really pushed me through it was tapping into, and I cannot say this any other way, the love of God as noun and verb, right? To feel the love of God. And it was in prayer. And I think you've seen me say it. I think even when I did the prayer starting this session here, when I feel love for the divine, regardless of what you call it, it's so powerful that it almost hurts, that it brings me tears. It brings tears to my eyes. My heart just, ugh. So think of that. Be willing to express love to the divine. And I do recommend researching the Song of Prayer from A Course in Miracles. That's a big part of the Song of Prayer. We've done variations of it here in more serious live stream chats things here. So, be willing to express love. When we express love, we begin to receive more love, because love is the one thing that the more you give it, the more you receive it, because it's unity consciousness. It's who we truly are. It's the only thing that we have more of the more we give away. Well, as well as compassion and kindness and stuff like that too. All children of love. Last one down, and then we'll do a little meditation thingy to send us all off on our evenings. Nice deep breath. For the Pisceans, here we go. The higher selves of all involved, please, one card in clarity. What is the perfect whisper of love from the higher self collective to the Piscean collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs for this Beltane? Take a chance on love. Take a chance on love. When we start to love, our lives are changed forever. And that is true, but believe me, we may think it's going to change for the better. We may think it's going to change for the worse. But better and worse is just our own perspective. And remember, we are two fish, dolphin and shark. I know dolphin's not technically a fish, but there is that there are different ways that we can do this. Hi, hey, I'm on FaceTime with Denise, and she said, feeling the love, sending some back to you, miss you. Tony Ann Magadino, I've known for a very long time. I love you so much, Tony Ann. Reach out to me soon. Blessed Beltane to you, sweetheart. See, I just took a chance on love. Take a chance on love. So one more time through in case you missed it. For the Aries, these are all Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. For Aries, do something for someone else. Give your attention to someone else. There is for Aries. For Taurus, true love. This is a once in a lifetime love. For Gemini, the Don Henley card, the heart of the matter. There is more going on than meets the eye. Recognize what this is all about. Heart of the matter. For the Cancerians, show simple acts of kindness. A simple act of kindness can energize you and bring happiness to those around you, Cancerians, and that's sort of your go-to. That's sort of your thing. To all in the room, you remind me that there is good in the world, and that gives me, I love you so much. For the Leos, spend some quality time together. It is important that we spend quality time with those we are in significant relationship with, listening and talking to each other. Spend some quality time together. For the Virgos, like attracts like. If you are longing for more love in your life, you need to be more loving. And remember to include yourself in that, Virgos, because we tend to serve everybody else, and then our cups run dry. Fill your own cup, then give of the overflow. For the Libras, choose love. You always have a choice about what you should do. All right? So consider that. Consider love as being the choice, no matter what your choices and decisions are. For Scorpio, appreciate this moment. Each and every situation has an opportunity to grow and find love. Very Eckhart Tolle, Be Here Now, Ram Dass, Power of Now. I just completely confused titles and authors there, but you know what I mean. For the Sagittariuses, actions speak loudly. Express your love through your actions. For the Capricorns, love is all around. No need to waste it. You can take the town. Why don't you take it? You're going to make it after all. Love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. Okay. For the Aquariums, be willing to express love. When we express love, we begin to receive more love. Giving and receiving are one in truth. And remember to include the divine in that. And for the Pisceans, take a chance on love. When we start to love, our lives are changed forever. Cool, cool. Everyone take a nice, full, deep breath. So I'm going to send you off with a real higher self moment, right? Breathe. And relax. We just did something very high vibrational. So we're not going to let go of the vibration, but we're going to relax into it. Sort of like how a wind can be strong and very fast, but that we relax into it. Like having the wind move your hair. That feeling like being on a boat. Moving fast as you relax into the movement, the speed, the high vibration. And I ask for the higher selves of all involved, the higher self collective, to now reach into the hearts and minds of everyone watching this live or later, that we may feel the love of the higher selves, the fifth dimensional, the sixth dimensional, the seventh dimensional, the eighth dimensional, the ninth dimensional, the 10th dimensional, the 11th dimensional, the 12th dimensional. Higher selves. We are open. We may not be ready. We may not be able, but we are willing to feel your love. Let us feel you. Help us feel you. Give to us the love that we need from you, that we may learn how to give ourselves the love that only we can give ourselves. That as we respect what our egos and personalities are going through and feeling, as we acknowledge what our egos and our personalities are experiencing and feeling, and as we welcome the emotions and the experiences of our egos, our inner children, our personalities. May you cradle us as we cradle them in a never-ending chain of love, dimension upon dimension, stretching all the way from the third dimension, all the way back to source, all the way back to the unified divine singularity that we truly are. From form all the way to the formless, from the formless all the way to the form, heaven fully anchored into earth. As we breathe, may our breath forever be the vehicle of the love of the higher dimensional selves. That we inhale all that we need and exhale all that we don't. Little by little, just for that moment, that we may be clear-headed, open-minded, open-hearted, and heart-centered. From this moment of Beltane, moving forward until all of us get all the way, all the way, all the way home. Thank you, higher selves. May our sleep tonight be blessed. And may this new day that has dawned be a blessing upon all of life. That we may grow, we may heal, we may evolve, and we may become the best that we can be, fulfilling our roles in the divine plan for our well-being and for the well-being of all. Thank you. I love you. So mote it be. And so it is. Thank you so much for all of your super chats, for tipping your witch. I really love you all. I had a field day. You really made this very, very, very tricky Beltane. The first one I've ever spent alone. You made it a little less lonely. I really, really thank you all so much. We have found each other, my soulmate family. We are soul family. I really, really, I wish you could feel the gratitude. So before I start crying again, I love you all so much. I'm reading your comments, gonna make me cry. Wishing you the very best and the very blessed of this Beltane season. I'll see you in the morning-ish. Hail, farewell, and blessed be, blessed Beltane. Bye-bye.